Today I was reminded, and I'm gonna use this time to remind everyone of the magic we really are. Magic, so to speak. But acknowledging that we are all daddies with unlimited dominion and power over our environment. I was going through some Silva methods teachings, and few of them was how one lady charged the water in her shower with the intent to make her slimmer. Another lady charged a glass of the water in her glass to ease ailments, or when she didn't feel well, or she charged it with the thought of bringing her answers to questions that she had. Now I've been doing this with a lot of things, including my makeup setting spray. I basically charge intent, and I'm gonna actually put it on steroids today. That's why I'm doing this. I'm gonna actually put on steroids absolutely everything I think about everything. So when you put clothes on, oh, this is gonna make me fat. Instead of that, you could charge it with this is gonna Photoshop me into whatever figure I wish to be. The cup of coffee, oh, this is gonna give me anxiety. This is my 5th cup of coffee today. This is my blah blah blah. Instead of that, how about charge it with this is gonna bring me whatever information, whatever insight, whatever. You can charge it with whatever you want. This is what I'm gonna do. I charged my coffee with fantastic intentions, and this goes hand in hand with what I wanted to make a video, and I made a few videos, but I wanted to make another video. How it's based on the same thing. It's not what it is. It's what you call that's what it is. It's not what it is. It's what you call it. That's what it will be, because regardless of the circumstances you find yourself in, and this message comes to people that find themselves in situations that seem inconceivable to the rest of us. As in the last couple of days, I was guided to see some videos, very, very disturbing videos. I knew they exist, but I just didn't let them in my consciousness. I knew it's happening, I just didn't look at them. So there are situations that people find themselves through birth or through circumstances totally outside of their seeming control. However, even in those circumstances, before you risk your life to escape, before you take a knee-jerk reaction to your environment, I want to message, if this reaches anyone, that the other option is there to ride the energy flow that is happening in the world now. Your so-called rebellion that could be overridden with guilt, because guilt comes from whatever you are taught to think about your desires. However, your desires, whether it is to escape, whether it is to run away, whether it is to wish that things were different, things you were born into or you are stuck into, please understand that the same rules apply, as far as the same as gravity applies to the blind person that falls off the building, and gravity is not at fault. The same, not at fault per se, the same applies to you. If you have access to the internet or collective conscious, it's changing your consciousness now. There is a wave that's happening of awakening, and that makes the status quo of many subjugating situations to be shook up. And this manifests with a lot of events. Basically, in one form or another, people are refusing abuse, are refusing the supremacy of another over their own life, and they're so-called rebelling or trying to escape. That is because you remember too that you are the god of your circumstances, regardless. And if you are born into something that seems impossible to escape, the force is stronger in you. The ability to escape it, you were born to prove that it can be done. But do it first with your powers of the mind before you risk your life and give your oppressors something more to harm. So use the feelings that you have and charge everything around you, from the clothes you wear, from the air you breathe, from the song you hear, from the water that you drink if you have it, from the food that you eat. Charge it with that which you want it to do for you, to bring you the right person to help you, to bring you the right information, to bring you the right opportunity, to bring you the perfect. So before you take a reactionary place, take your creationary place. And believe me, everyone that has a want, feels a want, a desire above all else, a true desire, not a faux desire, not a pseudo desire, but an actual desire that they think of incessantly, that's a message that is possible for you, that it's possible in your near future. Now, if your fears, guilt, and conditioning says there is absolutely no way, there is no way with the hows you would know so far. Ignore those. You are still, regardless of circumstances, you are still born creator, not reactor. So until the opportunity opens up, because I'm telling you, there is a wave, everything is gonna fall, doors are gonna slide open, literally slide, they're not gonna be forced open very, very shortly. But until then, practice your God power with absolutely everything, and charge it with the wish, with the desire that's in you. Water, bring me the solution. Makeup, bring me the face, the look, bring me what you can. Contribute. Charge everything around you. Give it the job of contribution to bring forth your vision. And wait. For as long as it's safe for you to do so, just wait. If you read how many things happened to those who persisted in the wish they had, you will understand that with the wish there is a solution, because the wish is not yours, it's something that wants to manifest through you. And if you feel it, that's the clue that it can be done. No matter of your circumstances, you are born creator. No matter of the power of your suppressors, you are born creator. You can overthrow them. You will ask me how. I do not know. You do. Charge everything around you, the air you breathe, charge it as you breathe it for as long as you have breath. Tell it. Charge it with the energy. If you have access to this video, that means you have access to free internet. That means you can check out everything on the Silva method. Now, it's pretty convoluted you probably won't have the time to go through all the steps, but understand the power of charging is literally putting your intention towards something, rather than thinking it's hopeless, it can't be, it won't, because this is what you see around you. Understand that there is a wave Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. And your power is undeniable. If you can think of whatever it is you're thinking, it can be done. Charge the particles around you, charge the bed you sleep on, charge it, and unbelievable events will manifest before you, and your life doesn't have to be risked, and the life of those you love doesn't have to be risked. There are powers beyond the doing. You are human being before human doing. Because I've seen just recently on YouTube girls risking their life, and even after they escape, they're in perpetual fear for their lives because they took the ultimate risk and escaped certain circumstances they were born into. I'm not gonna get, because it's gonna get political and so on. That's not the point of this, because it can be in east, west, south, north, in, out. There can be subjugation, there can be someone forcing their will upon you. Regardless of your circumstances, if you have access to the internet and you understand, I'm infusing this into the collective conscious anyway. So it's happening anyway. The fact that I'm speaking about it is proof of this. There is such a huge movement now of the awakening, not just now, since the 1900s. It's been very, very strong. But now there is a liberation that goes beyond country, person, state, etc. It's a liberation of our constrictions and prejudices on everything, everything from gender to morals to absolutely everything. And please beware of the concept of guilt. Guilt is just your program. Do not entertain guilt. Feel the guilt and do it anyway. God bless.